I now invite anyone who would like to come forward for Together Time. Those that are young at heart, please join us.
And I actually need a lot of people to come up for Together Time this time. So come on up, no matter what age you are.
Okay, you all did it. I said I need a lot of people, and look at here you are. And you're all got all nice and settled, but I'm going to have you stand up in a minute. So today we're talking about pluralism. That's a big word. Does anyone know what pluralism means? You do? What does pluralism mean? Adding a lot of S's to the word. I actually feel that you're not wrong. What is pluralism? Yeah, do you know what pluralism is? Having a lot of ideas in the same world. That's a really good definition of it. Having a lot of ideas, being all in the same world, but having a lot of ideas within that. Yeah. Okay, being inclusive and accepting a lot of different backgrounds and faiths and whatever. Very good. We're trying to find a kid-friendly way of saying pluralism, but hopefully you all will learn a little bit about it today. So here, I want you to stand up now, and we're going to do something. It's very similar to what the coming of age group did a few weeks ago. And I was trying to think of a better way to do it, and there's just not a better one. So we're going to do it by moving in the space. But I want to see who believes what in where. So the first question is, how much or how little do you believe in God? And I want you to move. So if you really believe that there is some kind of God that exists, I want you to be on this side, over by Benji and the piano. If you're really sure that there's not, over here by this tree, and this spectrum of the space in between is anything in between, okay? So over there is, I believe in a God. This is, I don't believe in a God. This is however you define it. That's a whole different question, right? Okay. And this, for those of you who are new, welcome to Unitarian Universalism. Okay, so what an interesting thing. So folks on this side, what might we learn about the people who are over on that side? What kinds of questions could we ask them? Yeah.
Why do you believe in God?
That's a great question. What else could we learn from them? We
could learn about ourselves.
We could learn about ourselves from that. I know, I didn't know. You gave me I feel like I need to speak. I'm being called on in school. Teacher Bob is still Teacher Bob. And folks on this side, what kinds of things might you learn from, or what kinds of questions might you have for folks over there? Do you have any questions? Yeah.
Why do you not believe in God?
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty fair. What kinds of things might we be able to learn from them? Do you have? Yeah.
What does God mean to you?
Ooh, that's a great question. So that's some conversations we could have, okay? Okay, let's do this again. The question is, do you believe that something happens after you die, besides being dead, okay? So, oops, careful, Pete. Yeah, okay. Pete's like rushing over to the other side. So if you believe that something happens after you died, something happens to your spirit on this side. If you believe that nothing happens, you are just dead, then you are over on this side. Okay? Thank you for our walking music, Benji. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Oh, Duke, you're so kind. All right, now I want to ask some of the people in the middle. What are some of the questions that you might have for any of the people on either side? What do you think? Do you want to answer? I don't want to know. I don't want to put you on the spot. Yes, John.
How do you know?
Ooh, that's a great question. Anything else that anyone in the middle would ask? What are some questions that you've got? You're absolutely convinced that you don't know, right? Yeah.
Tell me more.
Ooh, tell me more. Are there questions on either side that you might learn something more by asking somebody on? Yeah.
Where do we go when we die?
Where? Where is it that we go? If you believe that we go, then where is it?
Do we all get to go?
Ooh, that's a great question. Okay, you ready for another one? If you believe that there is something inside of us that makes us do good things in the world, okay? Something inside of us that makes us do good things in the world, it's on that side. If you believe it's nothing inside of us, Okay, for those of you on Zoom, we just had a child very confident in their answer. Lila, that was epic. Okay. I love how solid our center has stayed here. Okay, folks on this side, you seem pretty sure about this. There's some people over there, some young folks in particular, who are not sure. What questions might you be able to ask them? Yeah.
Who will you haunt when you're dead?
Whoa! I mean, that's an excellent question. That's an excellent question. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
If it's not inside of us, where is it?
Ooh, very good question. Very good question. And any questions that you have over on this side? Anyone who's pretty certain? Are there questions that you would have from the folks over there?
Is there then something inside us that makes us do bad things?
That's my next question. That's the final question. No, that's an excellent question. So, that is the question of evil. So the final question is there some evil inside of all of us? Oh, and now, okay, that's the thing that makes Bob move? All right, very certain that there is over there, not sure over here. Okay, I want to note something for you all who think that religious development is for adults and children are just figuring it out. Who have been the ones who have been pretty sure and moved to the sides faster? They know who they are and they know what they believe. I think it's been more of the adults that are kind of like, I don't know. And also that shows the importance of religious exploration in our children's lives. Okay, so you are absolutely sure there is some evil inside of each of us. What are some questions that you might have for a bunch of people over there? Do you have anything? No?
If it's not inside of us, where is it?
Okay. And what do you have some questions for them? Is there any questions that you might have wondering for them? Yeah.
Why do you believe that there's evil in all of us?
Okay, the basic why, yeah.
Do you believe that Baba Yaga lives in your heart?
Ooh. Again, do all the adults know what Baba Yaga is? Then pluralism says that you need to talk right here to this person and find out. Hi, Knox. Okay, so this is essentially pluralism. So we demonstrated, hi, Knox, you want to come up in the middle? Not to highlight you there, but hi. This is what pluralism is. Pluralism is a hallmark of Unitarian Universalism, which is not only do we not agree, we disagree quite a bit. And pluralism also means that we learn more about ourselves by asking each other questions about our beliefs. That's one of the main ways that we learn more about who we are. So I wish for you lots of uncertainty, lots of knowing and questioning, but also so much curiosity. Instead of being rigid in where we are, having open minds and learning from each other, because that's the spirit of pluralism. Thank you all so much for participating. I appreciate it.